Kanidhi, mshikane muwe na kituo kimoja cha kuwasaidia wagonjwa wa kansa.
Kubali ni jibu na kizungu kidogo, Kiswahili ni changamoto.
Hakuna tatizo.
Yes, I've listened to the survivors and really I feel for them, especially about the issue of the stigma, and which should not be the case. And I've always listened to those who go very long distances seeking for treatment. And I want to put it open that putting up a cancer treatment center, comprehensive, where you walk in and you are diagnosed and you're given treatment and you go back, and you know, cancer treatment is not one-off. Sometimes it takes even a year, it takes 6 months. It is a very costly affair. You cannot put up one unless you have something in the tune of 600 million. Let's look at the county of that country, for example, because I don't want to use other counties as examples. My health budget, without looking at the workforce, is around 300 million for everything: drugs, equipment, commodities, and everything else that revolves around treatment. If my whole budget is 300 million, it would mean that for me to build a cancer without any aid from the national government, from any donors, then I need to close my hospitals for 2 years and eliminate any other service and save 300 million for me to be able to build a cancer center. However, there's something I'm able to do. If it was possible to have regional centers that are supported by national government, and we have an arrangement where we can have a contribution from the source for those counties around there, it is possible to put up a cancer center, which then we can be able to second the oncologists there or the doctors or personnel that are required, which brings me to the issue of the availability of the same. It is important to mention now that the professor of the University of Nairobi is here. We have a serious shortage of oncologists on all cadres in Kenya, from the specialists of doctors, from the nurses to the radiologists who are oncologists. We have a big shortage. I was talking to the professor today, and he's telling me we have 66 in the country, and we are looking at about 30 of them. That would be about 100. Look at the population of Kenya of 54 million. If we are looking at 100 oncologists, it means that we have a patient to doctor ratio of 1 to 540,000. I don't know where that kind of a ratio is ever found anywhere in the world. And it means that we have to pull up our socks as a country, train more, attract more.
Right.
If there's any program that should have gotten that agency that made us bring the Cuban doctors, it is this one. So that before we get there, then we can actually be able to either fast track in the training or get the kind of arrangement we had with Cuba, so that we can stop talking about machines that are used for diagnosis, which are very expensive also. But the machines cannot work on their own. They need those who operate them and diagnose. And that is, as a county, that is where we have the biggest problem.
Okay.
And allow me to say, as I finish, that Meli put it very clearly that counties are different levels in terms of putting up cancer centers. The 20 that have been put up have not been put up by counties. That was a program that was put